When I started investing in property, all I wanted was a property. I didn't care about the numbers, which was the biggest mistake I've ever done. I didn't care about the ROI, return on investments. I did not care. So all I cared about is I owned a property and it's under my name, and the pride of it was massive. That's my first property and other properties. But now I've grown, been in 10 years in this game, and man, I look for the numbers. Remember on the previous video, this one over here, I said, if numbers don't make sense, I'm not investing at all. So I'm going to show you exactly what I meant. And I also said, second thing, that when I invest in the suburbs, I don't make as much profits. I don't make as much returns on the investment compared to when I invest in Kokasi and the low income areas. So I'm going to take you through. So this is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to show you the property, which I love. It's beautiful. I only show you the properties that I love. I only show you the properties that I can stay in, especially the ones in the BAPs, the ones in the suburb. Then I'm going to, after showing you the property, then we're going to go into the numbers, and see if it makes sense. Okay, so this is a property. It says reduced. If property say reduced, it means it's been on the market for some time. Let's look at the details before you look at the picture. No, details, picture, which one makes more sense? No, pictures first, because pictures make sense. Something that you look at and say, I like this. Then after you looking at it and liking it, that's when you go forward and say, what is in it? What is the details? Okay, we're gonna do like that. Pictures, beautiful pictures. And then after pictures, details. So let me just increase this so we can see in a full view. Come on, my internet is going. My internet is going. My internet is going. Oh man. Okay. So this is the place. Huge. Look at the window size. Massive window size. There's a dining area over there. There's a sitting area here. Fun lounge, whatever you call it, in a language that you're using to call it. Whichever country or province or state you are in, you're using a different language. Doesn't matter in this context. Let's have a look at it. Man, this place is in Parktown. Parktown is the prime area. And over here, I can see down here. You see where my mouse is moving? That's University of Witwatersrand. That's Education Campus. JCE. I studied over here. Remember, I'm a teacher, right? That's where I studied. So I know this place. I'm familiar with these places. That's why I'm saying this is the place I can live in. This is the place I can live in with my family. And then look at the sunset. Oh, look at the sunset. Sunset is sunsetty, man. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful place. Next picture, dining table. We've seen this one. Then there's balcony outside there where you saw the sunset and you were able to see University of Johannesburg. Landscaping, you can chill here to do your reading, to have your coffee. You can host, man. There's bright area here. It's a massive, beautiful place. Okay, moving over to another one. You are hot in the summer. You can just jump in there and have a swim. This beautiful flowers, I think it's called jacaranda, if I'm not wrong. If I'm wrong, please let me know. Beautiful. From page to page, beautiful. That's the kitchen, not exactly, it's not modern. Then kitchen and the taps, they tell you how old this building is. We'll see when we go to the details. Immediately when I go into any property, I look at the kitchen, I look at the taps. So the kind of taps and the kind of kitchen that is used, that is installed in there, they tell you that this is the old building. This is the old building that's been there for a long time, unless they've renovated the place. So the tap's old. This is old metal kitchen. Kitchen is not on point. It needs to be changed. Spacious bedroom. I think it's bedroom 1. This is 2 bedroom. And then the taps again. Look at the taps, old. Look at the basin, look at the vanity, very old. Tiling, very old. Wow, I love it. It's beautiful. So it's a bathroom, it's a bathtub and the shower. Bathtub and shower. Look at the main bedroom. Massive. Look at this, what you call in here, the windows. Like, windows are crazily big. And then there's these trees here, your jacaranda. You can see as you just about to walk up, you can see over there through the window, and have fun, man, and have fun. Okay, and that's it. From there we saw the pool, so you can see it over here. Have fun with your children. And let's go into the details. So they're selling this property for 520,000 rands, and it's in Parktown. Parktown is a prime area in Johannesburg. It's not facing, and it's very quiet, complex. I'm not going to read everything. Otherwise, if I read everything, man, I'm going to waste a lot of time. And there's trees, just skyline, something you can see. They also say there's something that I've seen, there's security 24 hours. It's a beautifully maintained gardens. You saw that with a pool. You saw that no load shedding at all, and close to Johannesburg Gen. Johannesburg Gen is Johannesburg Hospital, and in Johannesburg Hospital, it's close to University of Witwatersrand Medical School. So if you are at this place, then your customers, your tenants, they are white. It's either people from Wits University students, from medical school or Johannesburg or education. And then right around there, there's I think it's Netcare Hospital. There's Netcare Hospital. The schools, there's a lot of things happening. There's the prime area. Is why I'm looking at it. And it says Wits University campus closely situated to prestigious schools and highways. They're schools, prestigious schools. If you have children, this way you can live. Entire building has recently undergone external paint work and some upgrades in the pipeline. So this shows you that the body corporates, they're doing quite a lot of work. So it's beautiful. Anything to complain of or anything to fix, that would be the kitchen. But you can fix it at your own time, no rush. Okay, so pool, everything is there. We saw the pictures. Let's see the details. So this property was listed on the 26th of October 2023, and today is 8 August 2025. So this property has been in the market for about 2 years, 23, 24, 25, about 2 years. So it's something is not happening. That's why I mentioned at the top here that reduced says a lot of things. So it's reduced. There's reasons why they reduced, because it's not going. It's been in the market for a very long time. Let's move down over here, and levies. Levies, it's 4,220. Levies is 4,220. It's massive. It's huge. Imagine levies is 4,220, and then the bond will be less. I'm gonna swipe down so I can show you the bond. Like bond and levies, they're almost the same amount of price. This doesn't make sense for me. This is the reason why I'm not investing in such properties. So we're gonna go into the numbers. Because numbers don't lie. Numbers don't lie. Levies, I've mentioned the levies. Rate and taxes, 576. If you buy this property or you buy any property and they say levies is 200 or is 500 or whatever, I'm going to ask you to do this. Ask them in your OTP, ask them to give you proof of levies, their statement, like City of Johannesburg municipal statements. With levies, ask them to give you the statement for levies so you can have exact numbers that you're going to work on. Otherwise, sometimes they just write the numbers. And if you move with this, just the numbers, later on when you move into the property, you're gonna get a shock of your life that we do not want. Okay, so let's go to the calculator. The numbers, which is quite important. Numbers are important here. So purchase price, that's 520, and at recent we have another reduction in our interest rates, which is lovely, which is beautiful. It's encouraging people to buy more properties, to settle more of their debts. I love that. And the economy to move. So we're gonna jump in for 20 years. Minimum 20 years, that's what we're gonna pay this property off. No rush. And that means we need to pay back the monthly repayment bond is going to be 5,191, right? Okay, cool. I need us now to go to the numbers. You saw the place, you love it, we went in details. Does this make sense? Can you buy this property as an investment property? Yes or no? If you love it, you'll say, it's a beautiful place, I can buy it. But let's go into the numbers. Numbers don't lie, and this is what I'm always looking at when I'm buying any investment property. Is this property going to make money from day one? Is there cash flow for me? So at the place like your Parktown, especially where that place is Parktown, but on across the street is Hillbrow. So it's just in between. The rentals over there, it's about 8,500 to 12,000, and it's 2-bedroom. So family will pay 8,500. I think if you're using this place as a communal area, at least you have 2 people living in it, then they can go 6-6, right? And what for me as an investor, the other thing that I was more concerned of is that the sitting area and the lounge is too big. One of them could be converted to the 3rd bedroom, but that will take a lot of money, a lot of permission, because in these areas, in these buildings, there's a lot of restrictions. So expenses, you're going to, let's say you received 100% bond from the bank. Bond, as we saw, you're going to pay 5,191. Levies 4,220. Look at the levies and the bond. They just here, close by. Doesn't make sense. Levies are bloody expensive for me. Insurance, let's say insurance is going to pay 300. Rate and taxes, they said rate and taxes, they are paying 576. Cash reserve, man, that's going to be 600 for now. And then vacancies, instead there's no people there. We're going to put in about 10% of rental for 8.5. 10% of rental, that will be 850. Management, because it's very tight, we're going to try and manage it ourselves. How much are you going to spend every month on this building? We're going to spend 11,737. So if your rental is 8,500, then it means, let me use my calculator, that means you're going to run a shortfall all the time, every month. You will need to put money from your pocket to maintain this place, to run this place, to have this place. So it means you need to, from your pocket every month, if you're renting it for 8,500, so you need to put 3,237 per month every time. But let's say you decided to just run it as a communal. You got 2 tenants, each of them, because they sleep in a bedroom, on a different bedroom, not one bedroom, on different bedrooms. So you decided, know what, each of you will pay 6,000, and then you're gonna bring in 12,000. So let's say 12,000. I'm gonna take my calculator, my numbers from the top of my head, it's just messing up, and it means your cash flow, the money that's going to come to you, is going to be 263 rands per month. That's your cash flow. And if your cash flow, we times it by 12, we're looking at 3,156 per year. That's the money that's going to come to you. Personally, KG, would you buy this property? No. I would love to buy this property and stay with it with my family at that place and have access to everything. Right, only if other properties of mine that I have, they take care of everything that's in here, then I can do that. But if I buy it as an investment property, I cannot buy it. It doesn't make no sense. Let me know what you guys think. Can you, or will you, or can you, or would you? It's quite complicated. You can ask one question with different words in different times. Let's leave English alone. Siyakhuluma izulu sethu sisinankinga nomuntu. Rabulela puo ya rona re sina mathata le motho. Ke puo e fekele bentse. Yeah, that's that. But my question for you is, would you buy this property as an investment property? And if yes, let me know why you say yes. If no, let me know why you say no. If this would make more sense, or maybe one of your family member, auntie, uncle, abiti, malome, is about to go and buy such a property, just send them the video so they can run the numbers and have an idea of what they putting themselves into. Remember at the beginning of the video, I said to you, I was just buying property for the sake of property, for the sake of buying the property. It was not for the sake of buying property. It was more of pride, like ownership. I own but Ndawele we own every month. It sucks a lot of money from you all the time. There's no returns, there's no cash flow. Cash flow is like 200 per month. You multiply it by 12, that's like 3,000 per month. Does not make sense at all. Does not make sense at all. So that's this kind of properties. I'm not buying them for investment. So that's the reason why I told you on a previous video, and I'm telling you in this video, that properties that I buy for investment and for crazy cash flow, they are in low income areas or in the township, the back rooms. That's where the minimum return on investment that I'm looking at, it's 22% minimum. And you can even go up to 40% to 70% on other buildings in other areas. But if you do this one, it's more like you took your money and then you put it on a saving account and nothing is coming in for you. Does it make sense? Doesn't make sense. So that's it, guys. Happy investing. I will see you on the next one. KG, I'm out.